What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Slasher44, and today I probably have for you the best tip I have in all of Black Ops 3. Today we are going to be talking about the best kill streak, or score streak, whatever you want to call it, in Black Ops 3. And let me tell you, I don't know why more people don't use this. This is the most underrated thing in the entire Black Ops 3 game. It is so underrated that I see one of these maybe every 1 in 10 games, maybe, like I rarely ever see these things being used, but we're going to talk about that. And honestly, this is one of the best tips I can give you in Black Ops 3. So if you enjoy the video, go ahead and hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. That's all I'll say for the rest of the video. But if you enjoy it, it would really help out the channel, because literally, like I said, this is the best tip I got. So a like rating would go a really long way. But without further ado, let's get into talking about these score streaks. So let's talk about first what are a lot of score streaks that people consider to be the best in the game. So the two that are going to get you the most kills are the GI unit and the mothership. There's no way around that. They are the most kills you're going to get, but you don't really get enough bang for your buck. What do I mean by that? It takes so many kills to get these score streaks. For example, the GI unit costs 1600 score, the mothership 1700 score. That takes 16 to 17 kills if you're playing team deathmatch. That is absurd, and before this game I don't even think we've had kill streaks that cost that much, aside from like the nuke in Modern Warfare 2. But that is hard to get, especially considering that in this game, your score streaks don't really stack like they do in some games, where like one kill isn't equal to 100 points. It's equal to like 25 with a score streak. So it's not easy to build score streaks on top of each other. So those two are really good. They'll get you a lot of kills, but very hard to get. Now, another two that people use often are the Wraith and the Wrap ship. And these are the ones I normally use. Normally I go UAV, Wraith, Wraps. The Wraith costs 1100, the Wraps cost 1300. Again, those two are very hard to get. I find you get some pretty good bang for your buck out of those ones though. For example, with the Wraith, I generally get about 3 to 4, sometimes 5 kills if it's a good Wraith, sometimes more if you get really lucky. With the Wraps, I would say generally around 6 kills, but that's for 1300 points. Now, a lot of people use certain things like the Lightning Strike and Hellstorm to get like chain kills. So what I mean by that is you're on a score streak, you need like 50 points to get your next score streak, let's say to get your Wraith, so you drop a Hellstorm and you get 2 kills with it. Well, I got something you can use for less points than that and get just as many points towards your score streak, and it is the Dart Drone. The Dart Drone is unbelievably good, and I know when the game first came out it was extremely hard to control this thing. Now that is not the case at all. You can tell by what I'm showing you on the screen here, this thing is really good, and here is why. It only costs 650 points to get. You generally, as long as you can drive this thing like a normal person, you'll generally get 3 kills with it. Why? You can fire missiles out of this thing, just like you can out of a Wally bot, aka the Cerberus. You can fire missiles out of it, just like that, and it only costs 650 points. So technically, you can get 4 kills if you only get 1 kill per missile. How? 3 kills from the missiles you can shoot out of it, because you can shoot 3 missiles out of this thing, and finally you can crash it into someone. So 4 kills. Basically you have 4 missiles going out of this thing. And this thing's actually really easy to drive now. So why is this better than the Lightning Strike? Why is this better than a Hellstorm missile? Most of the time when I use a Lightning Strike or a Hellstorm missile, I'm getting 1, maybe 2 kills with those. Just because they're kind of harder to control. People don't generally group up, especially if you're using the Hellstorm. People tend to disperse as soon as they hear enemy Hellstorm incoming or something like that. So as soon as they hear that, they'll disperse, but they don't really get that same awareness when a dart is called in. And trust me, these darts are so easy to pick people off. People never shoot them out of the air because they assume that, oh, they won't kill me with that thing, it's too hard to control. It's not at all. So every time you use this thing, I look at about 2 to 3 kills. Every time you use a Lightning Strike, I look at 1 to 2 kills. The Dart costs 650 points. The Lightning Strike costs 750 points. So for a whole extra kill, you would be getting less points. The Hellstorm costs 800 points. So for 150 points, you're again getting less kills. And no one uses this score streak. Now, if you're planning on using the score streak, the easiest way to do so, in my opinion, is just to go UAV counter, UAV dart. The only thing you have to consider when using the dart drone is it takes you out of the game. So what do I mean by that? If you're using score streaks like the Wraith and the Wraps, the reason why I use those 2 score streaks is I don't have to control them at all. If you're using something like the Talon is only good if you control it. If you let the AI control it, you might get 2 kills with it, but the AI is retarded half the time. Sometimes it's on point. Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's on point. But to really do good with the Talon, it's a lot easier to control it because half the time the Talon isn't even looking in the right direction. But with the dart, you do have to control it, and when you do control it, it takes you out of the game, so you can't be running around getting kills. Like if I use the Wraith and the Wraps, those things are shooting down upon my enemies while I'm running around and shooting the enemies themselves. So that is one thing you do have to consider. But if you get good at driving this thing, there's basically 4 free kills, because you get 3 missiles, and you can crash it into whatever you please, and that is extremely, extremely good. So, if you haven't checked out the dart, definitely do so. Let me tell you, it's 100% worth it. You will up your kill death simply by using this thing, because like I said, 4 free kills, that's like getting a 4, like you could, if you could use one of these every single life, you could go 4 kills for 1 death, assuming that you don't get any gun kills on that life. And that's a 4 kill death ratio, so it should improve your kill death if you're using this. It is insanely, insanely good and incredibly, insanely underused. So, if you enjoyed the tip, a like rating would be super, super greatly appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I upload new Call of Duty videos every single day of the week, except for Sunday. Check me out on Twitter. The link for that is in the description. I generally tweet about what's going on in my life, sometimes about Call of Duty, all that kind of stuff. That link, like I said, down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, peace out.